Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Check one, two. I think it's working. I think it's working, guys. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is awesome. Today is the day that the Lord hath made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Right? Not that I'm trying to get all biblical, but I don't know. It just came to my head. It is true. It's a truth, in my opinion, that today is the day that the Lord hath made. So, anyways, yes, yes. This is Marsh makes comics. If I haven't turned you all off all the way already. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about writing and lettering comics. We're just going to have a chilled out time, relax, look at some stuff. I don't know if I'll get to drawing. We'll see. Maybe. I got supplies of art around me, surrounding me, so that's cool. Hopefully, my camera won't keep doing this weird focusy thing. Hopefully, it'll focus decently. Um, yeah, I don't know. So, hope you guys are doing wonderful. What else is there? It's been busy. I missed being here last week. I missed you guys. I missed hanging out with you guys, and I'm just been so busy. I haven't even, well, that would be a lie. I haven't really spent, it's weird. I spent the last 6 months hanging out in this room, trying to learn how to code and do all this stuff. And, um, it's cool and all, but I ended up getting a job that has nothing to do with coding, which is fine. Um, this is the path on which I have found myself, and I'm okay with that. Um, and Now I don't see this room at all, which is my little studio room thingy, which has all my crap in it that I love. This room makes me happy. I have two plants right in front of me that make me happy that I've had for a long time. You can see right there. But they've been outside for a while and now they're back inside having a bit more leaves to them. And now my camera's all messed up. um, and I don't know. It makes me happy to be in this room and to play around and do some art, make some comics, which I haven't done too much of. This Saturday night or something like that, I did play around on the modular synth gear and I made a beat, which that was really cool. A nice little relaxing relief of hanging out and just twiddling some knobs and seeing what comes of it. So, yeah, it's been this job is great and everything. I'm enjoying it. But it takes up 11 hours of most of my days. It's a 9-hour day. I tend to get somewhere around a 20-minute to 30-minute lunch. I am on salary, so it kind of doesn't matter. I don't clock in and clock out or anything. But that being said, I also have to drive an hour there and an hour back. So it takes up 11 hours of my day in general. And it's also a physically tiring job. So, it's taken up a lot of my time. Now, last week I missed doing this live stream, and that was because I had other engagements that just had to happen at that time. So sometimes life happens, and that's what happened last week, which is fine. And this week, it might be a shorter episode here because haven't had dinner yet, and I'm looking to kind of relax a little bit. So, and probably get into some art. We'll see. I have been working on comics, but they have been while I'm sitting in bed, um, on my iPad and stuff. And I actually got a lot of comics work done last week. The Con Man comic is fully lettered, sort of, slash, like, I did all the work that I normally would do to fully letter the Con Man comic, which is an 8-page romance comic that Teresa Del Pilar did the artwork for, and I wrote, um, and I lettered, but it's there's some issues with it, with the writing, with the lettering, some things that need to be looked over, checked out a little bit more, and I'm kind of moving forward with a new plan that involves this comic, so things are changing a little bit. So this comic's going to turn into something bigger than I expected it to be. Um, what's probably going to happen is it's going to turn into a series of regular comics with about 3 stories, anthology little stories, with these 2 characters. Um, so I don't know how many issues it'll end up being, but I love what so much what Teresa Del Pilar has done um, with her art to my with my writing, that it's been inspiring and made me want to do more. So I have another comic that I wrote a script for already called Dave's Cave, and that is going to be. It also had a couple in it, but that is going to be kind of configured and rewritten to include Jared and Claire, which is the couple that Con Man talks about, or has as their characters. So it's gonna it makes sense. This other script kind of makes sense that it could be within the same story. So pretty fun. I'm looking forward to reworking that into the full story. And then I have an idea planned for the third story of the anthology. So I got one comic almost done for the anthology, for the issue, and then I have um, another one written but needs to be kind of rewritten, and then a third one which I have an idea, and that'll bring together a pretty cool little comic. And I don't know, maybe I'll even do like a crowdfunding for it. I don't know that I need to, though, but you know, at the very least, I'll have it for sale as something. I'm also thinking a lot about getting this anthology put together, of all my comics and stuff, most of the comics that I've done. And so that's something I want to do as well, in the near future. So making some moves, um, trying to get some more substantial work out. Plus, I would very much love to do more of these kind of things, these zines and one-page comics and all that fun stuff. So kind of working behind the scenes a bit, and seeing what I can do. So let's get into the chat a little bit real quick. We got Devonte Edwards. What is up? Thank you for coming by, sir. We have D Wayne in the house. Glad to see you on. Hey, thanks. Glad to see you here as well. We have Priya Mason. Hey there. Hello. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming by. Paul Pate is in the house. What is up? Thanks for coming by, sir. And Deist Cartoons. Hello, sir. Who else is in the house? Let me know who's here. Where you at? I see there's 8 people, 8 viewers that could, who knows? I don't know. I'm just being kind of goofy. I'm kind of tired, so like I've been in this I'm tired getting back to the work zone type of situation where it's like I'm in this tired state often, and yeah, fun stuff. So I get a little punch drunk. Is that the term or whatever? Punchy? I don't know. So, anyways, what you see here is a bunch of zines. So, I sent these two zines. Whoops, I hit the mic. Hopefully, it wasn't too loud. I sent these two zines out. Um, about 14 of each to Janet for Janet's zine swap, and she sent me back like 20 zines back, which I was only supposed to get 10, but I guess because I sent two, she sent me extra stuff, which, hey, that's cool too. Like, I'm not complaining. I dig it. But I wasn't trying to get more, but hey, cool. So let's take a look at some of this stuff. I read a lot of them. I didn't read all of them though. This one's kind of fun. I like the art in this one. This one's by, the prompts are kindness. I don't know. They're in two other words that I can't read very well. So I don't know. But anyways, and I can't tell who made it, unfortunately. But I thought it was cool. It's got this kind of like child like type of art, but it also has um like an abstract vibe to it. Pretty cool. So I don't know. Thought this one was cool. It's a little bit on the surreal side too, which is neat. There's like some newspaper or something in here, like a little bit of collage type stuff going on. I really like this one, you know. So, um, yeah, pretty cool. Little fun cartoony thing. This one I think is a Peter Seckler one. Yes, I should say Empyrean Vol. IG at Rabbit Fighter 13. So yeah, yet another mini comic from the Vol himself, and this one's really cool, man. I've got many from him already, but look at this cool stuff, right? You guys need to get on the Vol train. It's pretty dope, for sure. So, the Great Race of Yith. Gotta love that. Pablo the Penguin, and it's cool because like these are not necessarily comics, but to me I think of them as comics, and when I do them they tend to be comics. I tend to do comics. There we get the focus. I'm playing with the focus if that's not obvious already. So, you know, and they're cute and fun and happy and sad, and sometimes they teach you lessons, and sometimes they just share a little bit of the person expressing them. This one's by Leah Foy, and I really like the art in this one and the lettering. It's like very kind of warm, and it's cool stuff. It's cool to see how people approach the same type of thing in so many different ways. Here's one by Runciman, Man, also known as Christopher Runciman. Morning, morning hair. Am I right? So this one, I mean, if you watch his channel, you've seen this, but it came out cool, and it's really cool to see. Like, I have his comics and stuff, but it's cool to see his art and his comics in this format. There he is, Mr. Runtsman himself. Pretty cool. And here's Dede's. Dede's I Am a Walrus Goo Goo Gajoob. Pretty cool stuff. I love it. So I'm glad I was able to get her comic as well. But I do wish though, like I didn't see like videos, too many videos where like Janet showed the comics and stuff, and her reactions, and Dede's reactions and stuff. Um but I would have liked to. Oh, this one was blurry. Sorry, let me it's hard to keep it at the right spot where it'll stay focused. And I need to get that app on this computer. There we go. That's kind of better. So, yeah, I don't know. I think these are charming, and just fun and super creative. And a lot of times people do basically make comics, even though they might not think of them as making comics. They're just like, I'm making a cool little zine. Um, and it's interesting to see how people take words and pictures, because a lot of times that's what these zines are, words and pictures, because if you think about it, that's a big part. Like, there was the Words and Pictures Museum in Northampton, which I grew up going to once in a while. Well, maybe twice, I should say, I went to. But then it's gone now. And like, you know, it's interesting to see how people who probably don't consider themselves as comic book artists, um, approach the medium of words and pictures. This one's really cool. There's like narration boxes, there's thought bubbles, and there's like, you know, but not everybody. And it's interesting, like, I don't know if this person is a comic book person or not, but like they used things that, that's many of the tools of comic book comics. At this point, comics have become are something that everybody at least has some kind of familiarity of. And so, you know the if you're an artist, some of the things that comics do might somehow just creep into your art. And that's pretty cool. This one is not very comic-y, and it's just super tiny, and it's just on I think it's even like an original, and it's just on regular type notebook paper. And then there's like some art here, and I think this person just like made 10 original zines, which is pretty cool. you know like, when you're doing something small on this small scale, you could do that. Why not? you know so yeah, I don't know. I think it's really inspiring to see how people take words and pictures and do something with them. So I'm going to show you guys all of them. Why not? Sea urchin. I mean, I'm not like reading them to you. I could, I suppose, but again, I'm kind of tired and I don't feel like it. Sorry. Uh, I'll show you guys mine again too. I mean, I've showed you guys mine a bunch of times, but I might as well show you mine as well. Melnier's Mentions. This one I can tell is one by Janet, because this she kind of does all of hers in a similar format with like a border and like stuff like that. Hers are always really fun and quirky. So, and so a lot of times like informative too. And I always hear that she's so into Zentangles, and I'm like, what are Zentangles? I still don't. I've had it explained to me what Zentangles are, and I still don't think I know what they are. Janet Young. And it's not because it's confusing, it's just probably because it doesn't happen to be a thing that I'm into or something, Zentangles. But hey, everybody's got their things they're into, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Some people think it's weird that I'm into zines, or anybody's into zines. But if they only knew how awesome zines were. This one's another one by Janet, but it's not focusing. There we go. So, yeah, really cool stuff. And she's like good at lettering and stuff too. So, cougar bait. Oh my gosh. uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what goes through people's minds, but they take that stuff that's going through their minds and they put it in a zine, and that's pretty awesome. In loving memory of Charlotte, the spider. That's pretty cool. And this one's just kind of abstract and fun collage stuff. I mean, that's another thing. You could totally like it doesn't have to mean anything even or have a story or anything. That's why zines are so fun and awesome. Whistle while you work. Let's see. Yeah. Do 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 do. So there you go. A lot of people took prompts, like they list on the back the prompts that Dede gave them, because a lot of times Dede on her streams gives out prompts. If you ever want 3 prompts from somebody to like make your next comic, go to Dede's show at 8:30 a.m. On Mondays and Wednesdays, so tomorrow morning, and say hello, and then say, "Hey Dede, can you give me 3 prompts?" And she will promptly respond, most likely, if she sees it, and she will give you 3 prompts because she's awesome like that. So you got to do it. I've done it multiple times, and it's cool. Here's another one by Christopher Runtsman. Oh, and he wrote things on the back too. That's cool. So he put his prompts like on the inside, and then his website christopherrentsman.ca. So that's cool. That was a good idea. I never thought to do that. So there you go. It's funny, Christopher, like he uses all kinds of different mixed media and stuff like that. Um, but I always know a Christopher Rentsman comic. Excuse me, when I see it. A lot of times I know it by the lettering. He's got kind of a unique lettering style. It actually reminds me, this might be a little bit of an insult. I don't mean to make it an insult, but it reminds me a little bit of Chick Tracks, the lettering. Um, the infamous Chick Tracks. And his artwork, I don't know, I don't know that it reminds me of anything specific, but I always recognize it and I like it. It's really cool. So I showed his twice. Uh, Here's another one. I think this one feels like there's sometimes one zine gets stuck in another zine, but this one is not that situation. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, right? And it doesn't matter what skill or anything you have. It just, there you go, prompts, giant acorn and winged fish. So, it doesn't matter anything. Like you just use it as a fun, creative project to do and have fun with it. Sweet Malibu kitty dreams. So she's like, this one is doing like a zine just talking about Dede's show and her cat and stuff, which is kind of funny. Heart bracelet and window is the prompts. So you can hear I'm tired, huh? So yeah, these are all the awesome zines I got from the zine swap. This is what happens when you take a little time to make some cool stuff and then swap them like this. This is what I made. The Poetic Ponderings of Farm Lizards. I've read this before. I've got it on my social medias. So there it is in focus. And it's fun, right? Just a little collage stuff. And mine came with I had the prompts vine, lizard, and farmer. As you can see, I used those prompts in this. And of course, I had to add some little, public domain comicdom in there. And then Rose on the Grave, which I did on Christopher Runtsman's stream. Runciman. There you go. Bodo boom, boom, boom. So, yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to. Have you been making comics? You making other stuff? Let me know in the comments what you've been up to. Um, so let's see. Let's see. Diaz says, "Where can I find the zine swap?" Well, this zine swap is over. They do it once a year, around the last couple months. Uh, it was due in October. I think they started it in like August or something, and you had about 2 months to get your things in, your zines in. But zine swaps happen all over the place. Like you just gotta get involved in communities that have zine swaps, or get to know people. Like look around on Instagram or whatever, or like Instagram's a good place for it, and like um, maybe TikTok, and see who's doing zines and say, "Hey, I got some zines. I would love to do like a zine swap if you're interested." And you can do just one-to-one zine swap, or send them like 3 or 4 zines, and they'll send you 3 or 4 zines. Or sometimes there's different ways, amounts that people send. But there's also groups, like maybe you could find something in Facebook groups, zine swaps and stuff. Like look around, do some Googling. I bet you could find some. I will say, it does a lot of times, the zine community, from what I noticed, tends to have a lot of kind of liberal, certain kind of maybe what people would call as woke. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of like feminism and stuff. Like, there's a lot of people doing it who have that kind of vibe going on, or that they're into that. They're into speaking out about certain things like that. And I'm not gonna I don't have any stance on that. That's cool. Like, everybody should be able to express what they want to express. But I'm just letting you know that that is kind of common, with these zine swaps. So you'll get some of that. You can also buy zines from people, from like Etsy is a great place. There's a lot of zines on Etsy. You could pretty much have a never ending list of zines you could get. You could even buy like, sometimes you'll buy like a zine bundle, and they'll send you like 10 zines or something, or 6, or however many. Mine are going to be for sale at some point on my website as well. I'm going to do like, I think I'm going to do like some kind of bundles or something. So, yeah, I don't know. That's that's my answer to that. Hopefully it's helpful. Paul Pate says, "Been on the Vol train lately, on your recommendation. Good stuff." Hey, I'm glad you have been, because the Vol train is a very great train to be on. I've learned so much from Mr. Vol, and I just want to pass on the friendship, and the learning. I think it's always all good. So, Garv, what's up? What's going on with the Adventures in Comic Making Discord? What's going on with it? A lot's going on. People are hanging out, having fun, chatting, making things. Um, I can throw a link in the Discord, for the Discord somewhere. Let's see. Oh, did you say Discord? Yeah, you did, I think. Well, the it's not really happening anymore. We have switched over to a gilded server instead of Discord because Discord has been a little odd, and there's reasons. It doesn't really matter the reasons, but we found a better place for us to hang out is on Gilded. So I will put a link in the description for the Gilded server. And there should be a link in the Discord as well because it's still open, but we switched over to Gilded because it just made more sense. So Ventures in why am I typing that out? Gilded is all I need to. And Gilded is it's almost exactly the same as Discord. It's like it's just the same type of thing. Where are we? All right, here we go. Let's go to the server. Invite people. Link expires. I don't want the link to ever expire. I hate that they have this weird expiration thing. Like you don't you can make it so it doesn't expire, but like yeah, I don't like that. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, if you want the option to make it expire, sure, that's cool, but like don't make it default to expires. All right, so Gilded server. Come and hang out with us, Garv. It would be awesome. And I haven't been on there a ton lately, and it's only because I'm just so freaking busy. Uh, but I want to be on there more. I usually end up catching up on the weekend a little bit, and I try. So yeah, it is working, but no, I don't think anybody goes there. I haven't been there. Like I don't participate in the actual Discord anymore. I go to the Gilded server, and a lot of us have done the same. We're keeping the Discord open just as an archive because there's a lot of good resources there for like artists and writers and all kinds of stuff. Like there was just so many cool links and stuff to really important like great resources and stuff. So yeah, and it's still all there. Uh, Zines are fun to read through. Luckily, my city has a local zine fest that happens every September. I also set up there sometimes. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, they are. They're just fun, like, and you can just read them quickly and just enjoy them, take them in, soak them in. And, I even heard one person say that for them, zines and mini comics and things like that, um, have replaced things like scrolling on Instagram and stuff for them, which I think that might be a healthier way to go about things, to be honest. You know, I don't know that I would fully replace it, but still, it's a nice sentiment, and yeah, it's true. Like, why not? Like, just grab a handful of zines, but the thing is you don't have like a never-ending feed, so unless you just buy them constantly. But yeah, that's so cool. I wish I had a zine fest near me. Maybe there is, and I just don't know it. I wouldn't be surprised if there is because, I live close enough to plenty of places that have big populations. I live near Boston and New York City, so um, you know, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to find a zine fest of some sort. And martial law is in effect. That's right. And speaking of that, let's everybody just take a moment to appreciate Mr. Sideburns because, you know, last episode, which was 2 weeks ago, at the very end of the episode, I was like, "Hey, let's go check out Sideburns websites and stuff." And then I'm like thinking, he's so uh, Sideburns is such a great supporter here, and he needs more props. I think I have neglected my duties in sharing the awesomeness of Sideburns and what he does, like the Duckling Star comic and his website here, sideburnsstudios.com, which I'm about to put in the chat real quick. Let's see. Here you go. Here's a link. Check out everything Sideburns, because he is making comics. Like, this dude is putting out pages on a daily basis. I mean, I don't know if I doubt he puts out a page every day, because not many people do that. That's really hard to do. But he puts out a lot of stuff. You see it if you go to the Gilded server, you will see him knocking out page after page after page. He's doing his thing. He's got his YouTube channel going. He's kicking butt and taking names. He also streams on Saturdays with Empyrean Vol often. And yeah, see, Duckling Star updates Tuesday and Saturday. He's a hardworking dude making a cool comic. So y'all gotta check it out. Let's see. Where can we find his comics? It's got to be here. If you don't have a link to your comics, oh wait, that was the link to the comic. Sorry, I'm tired. This has got to be the link to the comic. No, no. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Duckling Star, the series. Look at that. This is the prologue. So don't, you know, this dude has shown his like so much growth through the last few years, and you know he's making this kick-ass comic, and you guys got to check it out. So yeah, I'm just saying, you're missing out if you're not. So check out his comic. I'm going to put his link to his comics here too. Let's see. Am I not? Oh, I'm not sharing this. Sorry, I need to share that screen. Okay, here we go. Let's share. Let's unscreen. Oh, that's cool. You can share even more. Stop screen share. Start screen share. Let's see. Share screen. I thought I was showing you one thing and I wasn't. So here's his comic, one of his latest ones. And I think, maybe, oh no, this is the prologue. This is like, let's see. Let's see what the latest. That's the latest. Like, you could see like the progression. He is just getting better and better at this. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to do like spoilers, but you know, it's all here online. So check it out. Duckling Star is the comic. Updates Monday and Saturday. Look at that stuff. I love seeing all the like cool manga type techniques that he's learning and doing. Like, so good. Really cool. The lettering's looking great. Like, really cool stuff. So you got to check it out. I will link the first page in the thing. And you know what? I'm going to put it in the description as well. Duckling Star Comic. Do, 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 do. Uh-huh. Da, 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 da. Check it out. You got to check this stuff out. He's kicking butt. All right, let's see. Here we go. Sideburns Comic. Control V. Bam. Linkage is now also in the descripciones. So check that out. You're going to love it. And let's chill with the sharing and get back to the regular scheduled program. um, let's see. I can see that. Yes, martial law is taking effect for sure. Thanks for coming by, Dale. I've been chugging away on Duckling Star releasing pages. Hey, yeah, it's a good thing you said that because I just showed it. You totally have. Also, I've been using resin and uploading on TikTok. Oh yeah, that's right. He's been doing like sculptures and stuff and like of his character and like making like resin figures. Like that is awesome too. I used to do that. It's a fun and interesting craft to do. I always got worried though cuz I was afraid I was killing my cats with the fumes and stuff. So I didn't have like a good place to do it that was more outside like a garage, so I stopped doing it, but it is something it's something that's really fun to do actually, and I kind of miss doing the designer toy stuff. But Sideburn is doing it. He's kicking butt and more comic stuff to be announced. All right. Awesome. Like a social justice activist ethos. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of times there's a lot of zines, but all these like and again, to each his own. Everybody's got their thing that they're into. I'm not gonna, I'm not super big into that, but that's fine. But to be fair, the stuff that came from Janet, that's just like fun, express yourself. Like I don't everything that I read so far, I didn't see much of that. So if you're not into that, I think that you can find plenty out there that's not like that as well. But if you like that, then you'll see plenty of that kind of stuff too. So that's cool too. Mine tend to be just kind of fun and like just kind of random, random little stories. Tamzilla, I made my first zine this week. I really enjoyed it. That is awesome. Congratulations, Tamzilla, on getting that accomplished. That's really cool. Let's see. Drew DeRose Art, what is up? Thank you for coming by. How's it going? It's going great. It's going great. Yes. The Gilded Discord. Yes, totally. Uh, let's see what else. Pages bi-weekly. Oh, so the pages come bi-weekly? Okay. Well, that's cool too. You're killing it. Either way, you're killing it, man. It's awesome. So everybody's got to check out what Sideburns is putting down. So yeah, I don't know. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking about like I said at the top of the show or the beginning of the show, I'm working on you know, writing and I'm lettering a comic called Con Man, but that has now taken shape to become something bigger than I expected, and I'm happy and excited about that. So I'm working on figuring out what else I'm going to do. I have a script written already that I wrote a while ago called Dave's Cave, but that's going to come to a different, it's going to have a different title at some point. And uh, basically, that comic and Con Man are going to be two of three chapters within the first issue of a comic book about the two characters in Con Man, Jared and Claire. So I'm excited to continue with that because I'm just like, I really love what Teresa Del Pilar has done with my, how she's illustrated the writing that I've created, and I think it's going to be a really cool comic. So yeah, look forward to that, and look forward to me working on getting this anthology done of like all of the comics that I've done so far. And I'm supposed to be doing a comic for the newest Gilded Adventures in Comic Making anthology. But to be honest, I haven't done hardly anything for it, and I'm not all that optimistic that I'm gonna get one done, but I'm not calling it quits yet. I would like to. I really would like to. So maybe I'll try to get on that this week because I really would like to do some kind of comic for that anthology, even if it's just a few pages or something. Um, yeah, yeah, Dede, I got the zines. Hello there. Thank you for coming by. Yes, got my zines, and I got 20 of them. And I guess it's because I sent out two comics, but she didn't have to send me 20. I would have been happy with 10 still. But I love these. These are so cool. And how many of these, Dede, are like from prompts by you? Like most of these zines were from your prompts that you gave out to people, which is pretty cool. That's fun too. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I sent in two, so I get 20. So did I. Okay. Oh, you sent in two as well? Is I know the Goo Goo Gajoob one is you, and I want to say that this one could be you, but it's not. I don't think it is. But I know that it's about your cat. I don't is one of these you, or maybe I didn't get because I don't know how many she ended up actually getting. Um, oh, this one's it says swap by Dede and oh no, okay, that's just okay. This is Terry Brett's. Um, so um, yeah, I'm not sure. I know these ones are Janet. I read most of these. They're so fun and so awesome. And hmm, it's hard because you do so much different kind of art too sometimes that like I recognize your style sometimes, but not always. Because you do so much different kinds of art. This is the one I know is you. Maybe I didn't get your other one, but either way, it's no big deal. I don't need to get all of them. I would, like I said, I would have been happy just with getting 10 of them. And here's Empyrean Bulls. Yeah, I probably didn't get your second one unless you probably say, "Oh, that's mine," if you saw it. But oh, you set two sets of the same one. Okay, I gotcha, gotcha. That's the only one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I sent 14 of each because I don't know. Like I heard there was possibly a zine drought, but apparently there wasn't because people ended up finally sending theirs probably in the last minute, and yeah, so to even out the numbers, yeah. So cool beans, cool beans on the zines. I should do a cool beans zine. That would be fun. But I love it. I love it. I have now 20 more zines to add to my collection. I almost want to put like I'm gonna put mine in there too because that way it's like the collection of all the zines, at least all the ones I got, and for this particular swap. And like it'll be in my collection of zines, but it'll have like I want to put like I gotta put like a rubber band around it or something to make it like this is the special 2023 zine swap edition pack, you know. So yeah, bam. It's like it's so fun to just shuffle these around. I don't know why. So oh, you're gonna show them all tomorrow. Well, once again, I told everybody already, but now that Dede's here, everybody check out Dede's YouTube channel. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna throw a link for that too. I don't usually. Well, there's a link in the description, and but I'll throw it in the chat as well, because I don't always throw the link in the chat. I guess because it's easy to just say it's in the description. But check out Dede's channel, 8:30 to 12 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, every Monday, every Wednesday, for the most part, unless obviously nobody can do every single day, whatever kind of day of everything. I'm sure you must have missed a day here or there, Dede. I'm sure of it. In fact, I know of one time you did. But anyway, there's the link to Dede Willingham. Hopefully that's clickable. If it's not clickable, let me know because it looks like it could not be clickable. But yeah, I mean, Sideburns and Dede Willingham always hitting me up with awesome support. I really appreciate that. And so many everybody here is, and I like to shout out most of the people who are in here when I get a chance and stuff. Um, yeah, I don't miss many in 13 years. Wow, 13 years. You should have a special Friday the 13th 13-year anniversary thing this Friday. Yeah, sometimes you got to miss them though once in a while. So, awesome, awesome stuff. Well, I hate to say it guys, but tonight I'm going to keep it short. I'm tired. It's been a long week and it was I wanted to come in here and hang out with you guys a bit, and I haven't been in my studio much lately because I just working this day job is it's a lot. I'm enjoying it still. It's still really good. But I've also had a bunch of other stuff on my plate as well. We've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off, and we're also taking care of chickens with their heads still on. Luckily, we still have 10 of them. So, and we're doing good. We're doing good, and we're enjoying life, and we're building life, and it's all good. So, oh, one thing I need to say actually is, this Saturday, I'm gonna be streaming. Like, I missed streaming last week, unfortunately, because I had again this busy. I've been so busy. Um, but you're actually, even though I missed last week, you're gonna get two streams from me this week. Or maybe I'm lying. Wait, let me see. I want to make sure I'm not lying. Oh, wait, what's today? Oh, no, that's gonna be next week. Okay. Well, that's actually nice though. But I'm gonna be having Peter Samedi on the 21st, at 2 p.m. Peter Samedi's gonna be on this channel, and we're gonna be talking some King Cryptid and whatever else we talk about, and that's gonna be fun. You guys have seen him on here a few times, once in a while. So if you have any questions, save them for that day, and we'll ask some questions to Mr. Samedi himself. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's. I think I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go have some dinner and relax and probably work on a little bit of comics and stuff too. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week this week and a wonderful Wednesday tomorrow and the rest of the week. And stay warm and yeah, have a great one. I will be talking to you guys next week at around 7:30. It seems 7 or 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I think is, if I'm doing live streams, it's probably going to be at that time on every Tuesday. Because I get home from work at like 6. So, just because it's like an hour there and an hour back and stuff. So, anyways, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Oh, look at that. Tamzilla coming through last minute. I love your work. Thank you, Tamzilla. I really appreciate that. Yes, have a good one, everybody. Thank you for hanging out, and we will be talking again next week. Do, 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 do.